battle. This is a two-man battle, three-man. Kevin jumps in.
No wards in there, and lots of members of CLG aren't close.
There's the
Gonna try
Shadow.
to get a ward in there. They're going to maybe teleport in to stop it. This is going to be really close.
This is going to be close. They put the ward down. They immediately see it. They've got vision of it, but surely the Baron will get picked up. Yes, it will. And SK pick up a very quick Baron, catching CLG completely off guard.
I'm wondering why they didn't try to teleport onto that ward inside. They had enough people there that everyone could have arrived. It could have been potentially disastrous. They would have been extremely vulnerable inside that Baron pit. But now they're also extremely vulnerable because SK just got a free Baron. They didn't want to throw potentially by all trying to stop that. Now they're just poking down mid. Now they have the Baron buff, a blue buff on OCELOTE, a red buff on Kevin. The Lux plus Jace poke is actually really, really close. CLG would have to hard engage onto a team with Baron if they want to stop something here. Double Lift is actually the one they decided to try to split push, and will that be able to pull SK off of this?
Well, OCELOTE just using his ultimate there. I think it's just to capture Chowster and clear the creep wave. They're trying to push this creep wave as much as possible, but honestly, don't think you need to use it. I mean, the cooldown is pretty damn quick, so maybe wasn't too worried about it. Just
they
getting
have to
caught down by
respawn.
the
Double
rupture.
taking down that tower.
And there's the ultimate going across, and he's just going to chomp through that turret. He's got the minion wave with him. They're going to have to react. The turret's going to go down, so Double Lift again, split pushing on his own down the bottom. Instead, they're going to turn into an engage. They're trying to catch on towards Chowster. There's Jace. There's going to be Nif trying to catch on towards it. He already used his Absolute Zero, remember. Doesn't have it available. The Orianna ultimate just catching him out. Big Fat LP will get dropped on the back of this one. Kevin's going to finish him off there. Nif also picking up the kill on Big Fat LP.
Chowster
stealing it
still
away.
split pushing too.
Continuing to split push, you can see the inhibitor will go down. Aranea is going to come around the back of him. SK Gaming could turn this into a full push. They can take the inhibitor of their own here. They're going to push through. They've already taken two of the major damage dealers out there. Voyboy doing as best he can with Hotshot GG to stop this going down. SK Gaming may have it in them to continue pushing through. We've got a 36-second cooldown on Big Fat LP. Double Lift is now backed off. No, he's still in there, still on that turret. The
He's trying to take the base tower.
He's trying to take the Nexus turret. Aranea misses the taunt on him. He does manage to get one Nexus turret. Meanwhile, SK Gaming are taking the Nexus turret off their own. This has effectively become a base race. Voyboy getting in there. Orianna's just about to spawn. They're going to continue on the pressure. The Nexus turret did not go down. And SK Gaming forced to back away from this one. So CLG picking up a base turret on that one. Now we're seeing Voyboy teleporting. They're going into the base. CLG are pushing into the base. Voyboy's gone for the final Nexus turret. They're going to try and catch on towards Aranea. Have they got the damage?
Everyone's teleporting in.
The second teleport comes in. Big Balfi. Orianna ultimate. The Nexus is exposed. The Double Lift is going to take the Nexus down. No, Kevin gets in there. Absolutely obliterates it. The Voyboy throws it back. And he's won it. I do not believe the game. What an absolute epic finish to a fantastically slow game. And good God, everything happens at once. 35-minute game. CLG just pull off a crazy, crazy victory.
Trying to think through what happened there, and we knew that as soon as something started, everything was going to get created, just like happened at the start there. But one of the closest, most chaotic base races, SK getting caught with their pants down a bit. They got double, triple teleported onto there, and the emotion is pouring out of these players after that match.
Wow.